Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Regular viewers will know I review many photographic, audio and video related products. Well, today isn't a review. I'm doing a comparison really for autofocus tests. I've done loads of these. I'm just doing another one, mainly because I can. And what I'm doing, I'm comparing the autofocus between the old Panasonic GH4, which is this one over here. They were never renowned for really good autofocus. Now I've updated the firmware to 2.7 and apparently the autofocus is just, you know, that bit better. Might be quite a bit better, we don't know. When I'm looking at the Panasonic G9, which has got much better autofocus, that's the one in the middle here, and that's what my radio mic is going into, me Rode Video Mic Go. So I want to see what the autofocus is like on the G9. And then on the left here, I've got my absolutely amazing, my very trustworthy Nikon Z6. I've never had an issue with autofocus on the Z6, so we shall see what that one is like. And then just picking up the rear here over my shoulder is my Canon M6 Mark II. Now, stupidly, I've got that set to face detect. Well, that's a bit dumb really. I should have had it on area focus, so I might not get great results with that, but we shall see. Now, on the GH4, which I'm looking at now, I've got fitted to it my Panasonic, what have I got fitted to it? What have I got fitted to it? Yeah, my Panasonic 42. Oh, Lord. Right. Yeah, so on my Panasonic GH4, I've got my Panasonic 42.5mm lens fitted to that. That's a prime lens, fixed lens. That's equivalent to 85mm. So on the Panasonic, it's a Panasonic lens set to 42.5mm. And I've turned the image stabilisation off. I'm pretty sure I have anyway, as I've got it mounted on the tripod. Now, as I say, I'm keen to see how good this GH4 works, because it's a really, really nice camera and they're so cheap to buy now. You're looking at around 400 quid for a GH4 body. And I think if you're getting into video production, I mean, that's a great buy for what it can do. It's also got so many other pro features, cinema 4K, it's got anamorphic mode, lots of different 4K variants, 120 FPS slow motion in HD, etc, etc. So it's a very capable camera, very, very capable camera, apart from its autofocus, but that may be better. And so as I chat to you, you'll be seeing the GH4 image on the screen, and that's the GH4. The G9, I got fitted my Olympus Pro 12 to 40 lens on that, and I've got that set to f2.8 at its widest. Now, I'm hoping that should be pretty reliable really, to be honest. I did notice when I'd done this before, that the computer screen would flicker. Now, I've got a different thing on the screen now. I've actually got my Luminar 4 program, which is an amazing bit of software. That's on the screen at the moment. In fact, that's not the screen you can see. You can just see this screen on the background. So, yeah, there's not much on that one at all. So we don't know if that's flickering. It'd be interesting to see if it is flickering. When I say flickering, I mean pulsing. Because when I've done this before, the G9 image did pulse in the background, showing that the autofocus was trying to lock onto the face. We shall see if it's doing it this time. I think it depends on the amount of contrast in the scene. If it's really contrasty, it's trying to look at what it should be focusing on. But anyway, that's the G9 with the Olympus 12 to 40 lens fitted to it. And on my Z6 over here, I've got my 85mm G lens, and I've got it fitted to the Z6 via the FTZ adapter. So again, I'm very confident that one won't have any issues. So I don't really have a concern about that one. It's never let me down yet, he says, touch wood. So we shall see how well that handles, you know, and again, that's on face detect. I always use face detect. Mainly, as I've said so many times, I'm a solo worker. I don't have the luxury of having, you know, a camera operator. So I completely rely on cameras with a good autofocus. And as I look down the Z6 now, I'm pretty confident that's going to be, you know, spot on. Now, the Z6 obviously is a full frame camera, so the aesthetic will be a little bit different to the aesthetic of the G9 and the GH4. They're both micro four thirds sensors. I've got them with the widest aperture. I think though on the GH4, because of lighting, I've got that at f2. I don't think it's at f1.7. It is actually f2. So you're not going to get the creamiest of backgrounds, but I wouldn't be surprised in thinking that the background on, I can see it here, the background on the Z6 is really creamy and it's really nice. Again, because it is a full frame sensor, and that's what you will see between the micro four thirds and the full frame sensors. But I don't think anyone would really notice it unless you had the two side by side, which is what I've done today. But on its own, the G9 and the GH4, fantastic cameras, they really are. I'm really enjoying the audio on the G9 because it's so quick and easy to set up a function button for setting your audio levels and your headphone levels. I'm going to use that all the time. That is bliss. It's wonderful. I can never get a good headphone output of a Z6. It's always very, very low, even with the headphone set to its maximum. It might be something I'm doing, I don't know. But the headphone amplifier on the G9 is excellent. Yeah, very pleased with that. So there we go. That's the 3 different cameras with not really the same sort of lenses, but they're not far off. I mean, like the Panasonic 42.5 is effectively 85mm on a full frame, which is what I've got on my Z6 as an 85mm lens. So those two should be fairly, you know, matching. And then on the G9, I've set my Olympus lens to 40, which is effectively 80mm. So the, you know, the aspect is going to be very, very close, and that's what I wanted to achieve. On this camera back here, that's just picking up what we're filming. So, so there we go. That's basically these 3 cameras. I hope you found some use in that, and I hope for my own sake that the G9 and the GH4 are holding up to what the Z6 is capable of and does do on a regular basis. So, and have a look, you can see for yourself. Well, I think those results are quite conclusive, and I'm sure you will all agree with me. In 3rd place will be the GH4. Not very good at all, and I can't recommend that as a camera for doing interviews and what have you, or certainly doing pieces to camera if you're working by yourself. The autofocus is not the greatest, and it was pulsing. So that would go to 3rd place, and I wouldn't use it anyway. 2nd place is the G9. I thought that was very good, to be honest. And I'd be quite happy using that. I suspect if I was using it as a wide camera, it'd be excellent. But yeah, the 2nd place goes to the G9. But exactly as I thought it would be, the Nikon Z6, perfect, beautiful. Well chuffed with that. I'm actually filming this closing shot on a different day, but on my Z6, and I've got my Nikon Z50 here, just picking up the wide shot. Have I cropped my head off? Hey. So the Z50 is picking up the wide shot, and then the Z6 is the close-up. I love using my Z6 for doing these headshots. So that's, again, for now, I haven't found anything better. It's a full frame sensor, so you've got that lovely creamy bokeh in the background, not that you can see much in the background. So there we go. Thanks for watching. I hope you found that useful. I certainly enjoy doing these comparisons. But if you found this content useful, please hit the like button. And if you like my channel, please subscribe. It means a lot to me, and it makes it well worthwhile doing these videos. So once again, thanks very much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos relating to video and photography. Thanks very much. Bye for now.